I'm currently standing on the land that had once been the county poor farm. This is Hoyt Arboretum, but the poor farm actually covered a lot of territory in this part of Washington Park, including where the zoo is.
The Hillside Poor Farm and Hospital operated in this location from 1868 until 1911. Poor farms were not unique to Portland or even Oregon. These farms used to be found all over the country, and they were even inspired by similar farms in the United Kingdom. They were meant to be a form of social welfare for the unhoused and really anyone who couldn't support themselves. For those who were physically able, the farms were meant to teach skills that could be applied elsewhere, should residents be able to move away and become farmers. Spaces were often a last resort for people, though, and held a lot of stigma. In the case of the Multnomah County Poor Farm, there was also a hospital on site meant for those who couldn't pay for other hospitals or doctors and who didn't have family to care for them. Famously, one resident had leprosy. A lot of people were buried there. As early as 1892, there was discussion about extending Washington Park into this area. John C. Olmsted also recommended adding it when he visited in 1903. In 1909, the Oregonian published an article titled Move the Poor Farm, where the writer argued the poor farm was on land too valuable to be used for that purpose. In 1911, the facilities were shut down and moved to what's now the McMenamins Edgefield site. The story that's generally told is that the poor farm moved to Troutdale because conditions were terrible and they needed more space. The historian Kira Leslie proved that efforts had already been in the works to move it for real estate reasons. If you want to learn more, I'll share some recommendations in the caption, including an Oregon Experience episode from a few years back.
Whether you're wandering through Hoyt Arboretum or taking in an afternoon at the zoo, or even going to a concert at McMenamins Edgefield, now you'll know a little bit about the original poor farm in Multnomah County.
And if you're in Portland on February 26th, I'll be giving a free talk at Portland State. Sign up on my website to get more information, such as the location, which is still being set. I hope to see you there.